Hello, this is Jeremy. I got something to share. It was an older experience, but it really helped me out just in paying more attention on the real side. I'll share it now. So this experience, it began on a city street, let's say, and there was a giant earthquake. And this earthquake really rattled people. They were just running around and really scared, like, and I was kind of just standing there watching everybody. I was really indifferent. I didn't have an emotional reaction to the events taking place. Well, Duane came up on my right-hand side and essentially offered me to come with him. And so I went and we made our way down the street. And you were explaining to me, you were saying, look at everybody and how they're emotionally reacting. They don't really know what else to do. And I was like, yeah, they're really all pretty freaked out, but nothing's really going on. And so we're making our way down the street and we pass by a construction crew. Well, we pass by this construction crew, we get maybe 5 feet away from them, and Duane stops me. He says, did you see that? And I said, no, I didn't. And he says, look at the construction crew. Those are their golden guides. Are you paying attention? And I looked because they were working, so I kind of bent down a little and I looked at their faces. And I was like, oh, it is. It's Rebazar. It was Rebazar, Ramanu, and I think Fubi. But they were there and they were tearing up the street. And they were, going to repave it or add something new, so these changes are coming into the physical realm. So they're preparing things, as I see. And anyway, I was like, oh, that's really cool, And then Duane, you explained to me that in our experiences, the golden guides usually take a background role. They're not like main characters, so to speak, in our experiences. We have to pay attention in order to see them, So I guess in my personal case, it's like they take background roles, So it's helped me interact with them and decide upon that a few times, like, what's more unseen, what's more subtle. Help me to pay attention to the subtleties. And so I remember I asked Duane, I said, well, can we speak to them? And you said, of course we can. And so you went up to them. And they didn't say anything at first. They didn't acknowledge us or anything like that. And what you did was, Duane, you picked up a tiny little pebble and you tossed it at one of the guides and it hit him on the shoulder lightly. It just sort of little bounced off. And then he all of a sudden, he put his tools down and he came up, and he said hi to you and to me. And I remember just kind of waving hi. And then he whispered something to you in your right ear. And then after that, you just said, let's go. And then we went. He just said, okay, let's go. And then we went. But I seen that little rock. I was curious when I had awoken from this experience in the physical realm. I was wondering and singing the NUUU, why the rock? Why the little pebble to kind of tap them on the shoulder? You have to prompt them, so to speak. You have to prompt them, from this little rock could be seen like a physical action, the cause to effect, maybe asking them the question, you have to consciously decide that. So I just wanted to share that experience. Thank you.
Oh, that was cool, Jeremy. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah. All of us are everywhere doing something, having experiences. And I see an aspect of the little pebble there. Again, it's something in the physical sense, you see. And so that's a hint as to what they're doing. That little pebble, picking it up from the ground, throwing it to him, and it going back to the ground. You see, it's hitting him and it's going back to the ground. So in a way, I was also setting something up with this situation, and their acknowledgement and agreement is there, you see, and that's what you're seeing, you see, with what they're doing.